So today I'm having a reset stroke get stuff done day today. As you are aware, I do my basics every day, even if I don't feel too good. And that's the 30-minute tidy up, 10 item pickup and at least one lot of laundry. Today I have done a lot of that already. Well, I could tick all that off, but I'm extending it through the day. I'm not doing any particular area. There's just a few little hot spots, a few bits that needs doing. That's what's on my to-do list for today. So I haven't got anything to do in the main bedroom. And this is a son's room. Beds are made, so not a problem. Just put the lamp on. Still haven't put anything out since Christmas. They're still stored away in the bottom drawer there and in the wardrobe. So really, realistically, haven't got anything to do in here. No major cleaning. This is the room that gets used a lot by our son when he's not working. The games room, stroke his lounge. He's tidied up after himself, which is really good. I've just got bins to empty around our home. I do tend to have bins near enough, if not in every single room. It just helps to stop litter. It's just something I've always done. Yes, it might be a bit of a pain to empty them. Quite often family members do, but if they don't, I always do it, whether it's recyclable or general waste. Bins are always emptied, usually the night before anyway. So that's the games room. As I said, nothing specifically. I have cleaned the whole of my home anyway the last few days. I haven't, funny enough, filmed it all, and I do apologise. One of these times I'm going to do a clean with me through the whole day. So everything is, excuse all the flannels there, yeah, each member. So yeah, and I haven't really got that much hoovering either. Sorry, it's a bit dark. So we've got a few little gaps now in my DVDs, so that is just an ongoing project, as I said. And I got some like mini canvases that we had for Christmas. I've just sort of laid them against the wall because I'm not sure where I'm going to put them, whether I'm going to keep them here or not. I do have my wreath there. That was a DIY quite some time ago. That's just a polystyrene ring. Wrapped round is wool and then a few flowers and a ribbon. And that sticker is hello. That always stays there. So you might see a little bit of spring stroke Easter decor coming out. I haven't gone through my boxes as yet, but there is pieces that I wish actually to remove, because I've got a few new pieces this year and going a little bit more neutral and pastels. The hallway is not too bad. Got one of hubby's jumpers that I could take up. Normally we only have like one jacket each down here, so that jumper's got to go up. It's pretty much stayed cleared. I just got my resistant mat there, and the as they call it, the granny trolley there, due to the fact that I got so much stuff in there, as I've shared. That's got to go back to the caravan, which will be going back because we are actually staying in the caravan for a long weekend. So the lounge is not too bad. I got some paperwork that hubby was sorting through there, so that's got to be filed away. And I've got a little bit of junk here. That's on my side. I've got what I call coffee table books and my laptop there. I did start another jigsaw a couple of days ago. This was a charity shop find. This one's very difficult. So this is the one I'm doing. But I can't do this one at night. I can't see very well because it gets very sort of dark pieces down there. For someone that gave me a jigsaw sorter, which is this. I've shared this before. This was a free item, and you have all the different trays, which is really handy if you want to break down the pieces. And and this is as far as I got. The only thing is it doesn't actually fit on my craft board. That's why it's there, but it does join up and there, but I've left that for the moment. And that's the bit that I've done. I always start with the outside, but it was getting very difficult. But as I say, I've broke up the pieces into different colours, so that is what I'm doing at the moment. I've got some DVDs cluttered up and Blu-rays. The back doorway is, well, there's not much in here, and this is mostly my area. Say we keep clogs here, which makes it a lot easier if anybody has to go out, and it just fits in nice without actually getting rid, you know, blocking the door. We never take this down. This has been up 4 or 5 years now, but sometimes I just like it across. And as you know, this is my bookshelf, except for a few books I've got turned round on the lounge shelves behind the lounge door. This, I try and corral all my books, except for a couple that I'm actually reading at the present. And yes, this is what I mean. Still got Valentine. Well, it's not really Valentine's. It can be left out, and it's the wood, as I love wood. And there's the bunny that I got from the range for £1.99. Going into the dining room, I've now cleared this. These, I'm going to have a couple upstairs and a couple of spare. As I said, I'm swapping those over. Got my fruit bowl there. That actually does fit in that box. I've got all of our granddaughter's toys there that used to be over in one of those boxes, but it's now over here. And that does fit in, but until I've sort of thinned it down a little bit more, obviously I've got her stuff there, so that will eventually just be her toy station, just that bit, and keep it down. I'm not sure whether to try, I'm not much of a sewer, to make a cover in black and white gingham, because the way I thought about it, unless anybody's got any thoughts on it, is to do a piece that goes across there, then join a curtain, even if the curtain is just connected to the top bit and pleated and hanging down. So it's just like there and possibly going down there. So it just hides sort of the houses and everything. And like I said, hopefully at some point that will go in the box. And maybe get rid of a few more bits out there, so whatever's left can just go in there, if that makes sense. This is my sorting station now. I've emptied this. I've got 2 of these. I've got one upstairs. That's actually got my empties and favourites in to do that video. And I've got 2 boxes here that anything that I'm not sure about, especially if they fit or belong to another family member, that's where I'm putting them at the moment to be sorted. And then if I want to, I can put a few pieces in there, take it in the lounge while I'm watching TV if it comes to it. Kitchen, I've still got part 3 to share of my kitchen. That's just my coffee mug, and I've just done all the packing up because the guys I've left for work. And there is a little bit of clutter here. That's just things getting ready to go to the caravan. And I'm loving those Poundland prints there. And still got the Every Love Story is Beautiful, but Ours is my favourite. I might swap that over. Up there it's just the new dash cam and rear cam for one of our vehicles that needs to be put in. Here I tend to keep the light scatter cushions here. Again, I want to make covers. I am not much of a sewer, but I'm trying to do it because, as you know, I did actually make these. These are all being transferred into black gingham instead of the red and white. That's just some extra of the Costa coffees we've got left. The red tin I'm possibly going to get rid of eventually, but that keeps the large bag of tea bags that I get from B&M, because our guys get through a lot of tea bags and guys taking them to work, so that's in there. But I'm really happy how I've decluttered the kitchen. I've still got bits to do. I've done that area, my drink station. I've done sort of behind there where the microwave is and everything. You've seen all that. This space unit is like my pantry and baking goods and everything like that. But even though I might not have a lot to get rid of at the top there, I still like to take everything down, wipe the work surface, just review. But a fair few years ago, I did get rid of about 22, 23 mugs and quite a lot of my seasonal ones. Some have creeped back in, which goes at the top there, but I'll go into that in more detail, possibly on part 3. We don't drink alcohol. There is a bottle of whiskey there that we've had quite a long time, but they're sort of non-alcohol juice and sort of also, you know, something for the coffees as well. So there we are, and I've got my red scales, which I really like those, but I really wish I'd had black, and I might get some digital kitchen scales. So if anybody's got any recommendation on kitchen scales, do comment down below, because I want to replace those. But it's got a little bit cluttered at the moment, although I've got packing up stuff that I was doing, because the appliances are bulky and heavy and we use them. So yeah, I did have a request, and I did reply to the comment about the box. It was a gift when our granddaughter was born, but one of my projects that I've put off again for a fair few years is inside. If I can quickly show you, that's just her first haircut in that box. And if I move this out one-handed, they've got these in like this. So other than just our granddaughter, I wanted to put my most favourite pictures in these, so you know I don't have to go and get photo albums out. I did have a digital frame, but that broke a fair few years ago. It was a gift, so whether I will replace that, but we don't tend to leave a lot plugged in now due to utilities going up so much. So there we are. I am using my Hoover from upstairs because my other one's not working very well. That's all stuff I've got to bag up. I've got a few items to share that's leaving our home. I keep saying the kitchen is going. We're not sure if we're selling it on Facebook Marketplace or donating it to the community centre. And as you know, I do have laundry drying that I don't put through the washing machine behind the door, along with laundry baskets and obviously bits and pieces. That's hubby's stuff, except for that frame, which probably will come out this Easter stroke spring with one of my decors. So the cloakroom just needs a wipe over, been emptying and everything. I've actually kept these stay out all the time, as you know, but I've actually kept my Valentine's stuff out because I do like it. And that artificial plant, I've only got one real plant actually, and I'm loving this. I don't know how many of these I've had. This is the antibacterial hand wash, and this is rainbow drops. Absolutely gorgeous. Everybody comments on that, and I think I paid £1.49 from B&M. This is another room that is actually very old, want to replace and everything, but it's down to funds, especially with everything going on with COVID and everything, because it kept coming up, you know. Although hubby and our son that lives at home worked all the way through. In fact, they did a lot of extra hours during the lockdowns. They didn't have time off. It was every time we sort of get a reprieve, I keep thinking, I'm going to get this done, get that done. But then I'm worried, you know, about, you don't know how secure the job is going to be, do you? Anybody's job. So that is pretty much, I've got some work to do on the on my cubby. I've got some bits like the craft bits and everything to sort out. And yes, I'm going to probably take some of this Valentine's stuff down. I have put my rabbit there, and this, I love this. This is, I think I paid 80p from Primark. It's just a little reed diffuser, but it's really nice because my gingerbread one actually ran out, which is actually in my things to leave. And I do have still my wicker hearts up there, but loving that. Yeah, it's 8:45 in the morning, so doing pretty well. But I might take just maybe the hearts, leave the rabbit and take that heart down, I think. But it's been up and I quite like it, and so does a lot of the family. So I think the next thing I'm going to do, I have clicking through Netflix, which might be fatal, but to see what I'm gonna watch later when I've got everything done. But as I say, I've got quite a lot of Blu-rays and DVDs. That is just a constant mess due to the fact we keep sorting, and sometimes, you know, I have different varieties, themes, whether it's action, sci-fi, you know, or fantasy, something like that, depending on what mood the family's in. So there we are. So that's it. I still got my cushions, but I thought these were okay to leave out anyway. I got this Hello one, which is over here because the guys are saying there's too many cushions about. We still love these. It doesn't matter what time of year it is, what season it is. These come out, as I said, they are getting old now and quite bitty. So you've got like the fleecy side and like the velvety side there. And this is the other one, Hello Gorgeous. I normally have these out at the same time, this one and the Hello, because of the colours, because of the black and the cream walls and my curtains. They seem to go really well. So hopefully you'll follow through my day of getting stuff done and reset. The next part I'm doing on a voiceover, I did keep the laundry going. As you can see, it's my black leggings, the thick fluffy socks, pyjama tops here, and my Winnie the Pooh sort of lounge jumper. As I was checking my video as I went along, I realised, you know, what needs doing. This is sometimes what I mean by a reset or getting stuff done sort of day. It's sort of looking around my home to see what needs to be done. In this instant, some paint work needed wiping down. I didn't realise how dirty the back door was, so that's why I'm wiping that down. I will point out this is not a thorough clean. This is not what I mean about getting stuff done and reset. This is about just getting the possibly bare minimum that needs doing and different places around the home. As I said, it's reset. Again, this is another door that will look filthy. I think it's from probably the guys, although they do wash up when they come home. Sometimes I do say to them, first of all, even if they're going to have a bath, you know, clean your hands again. Paintwork seems to get filthy really quickly, and I said I wasn't going to apologise, but I will apologise. And as I said, these are just some of the things that I've noticed that needs doing. So I just get on with it. Like I said, it's a little bit here, a little bit there. I know it's not concentrating on one area, but at this present time, it's just getting done that really needs to be done. So here I am. Wiping down the work surfaces. Because they're black, they do show up every speck of dust, crumb and everything like that. I'm just wiping these pieces down because dust does collect, but like I said, you get it done when you can, and that's why I always like at least one day a week is getting those few little pieces done. You know, a little bit here, a little bit there, doing your basics each day. Whatever you decide to do to keep on top of everything, just do it. Whatever works for you, you know, it helps. As I said, a little bit each day, and then I normally have one day which is like a reset. I don't always sort of share, but I thought I hadn't done one for a while, getting stuff done, so that's why I'm doing it now. I haven't fast forwarded any of it. I've tried to obviously either do a voiceover or speak why I'm doing things, just to let you know. Here's a pile of pieces that have come into our home, crafting and everything, so I'm in the process of now putting those pieces away and just showing you the process, how I work around it. That's just the small little stand I use when I'm sitting at my desk, and here I'm just putting that little pile of stuff away where it should go. As I said, if you put things away as and when, all well and good. It's just things I've sort of slid a little bit here, but I was making notes on all the projects I want to accomplish, and that's what I've done. And I'm putting pieces where I know I can find them. especially projects that I'm about to do in the near future, where I can get at them easily using the hot method, because I know I'm going to need them in the near future. I keep saying this, I try and get things put away as and when I've done the hauls. There won't be so many hauls coming up, or not as many products, because I am being very careful what I bring into the home. As you know, I keep saying this also, I have to get rid of the equivalent to leave at home as well. There's stickers and things going in my planner pouch, which is there. I'm putting a couple of bits up here. That's just the wooden blocks that's got love on, and I will be putting those away. But I'm putting sort of the little Easter projects, wooden things there. Do excuse the curtains, a little bit dislodged, I realise that, but I did go back and address that. Like I said, I do have places for everything, and here is my tape. Like I was probably saying quite a few times, tapes, because I was wrapping a fair few birthday gifts up, and I did share the basket. I haven't shared all the gifts, that's just string, because a family member had the string out and he didn't put back, although the boxes are clearly labelled. Here I'm just putting those Easter eggs, because that's a project again that will be coming up shortly. I just wanted to clear my desk. I haven't got a lot of space, so I have to make the best of what I can. Again, there's a few pieces ready for the next project. There's my white steps that I used to get up to the boxes higher up. My folders, as you can see, letters, numbers, Christmas, birthdays, and all that sort of thing. And like I said, there's the Easter eggs and the bunny for my next projects. Here is the area sort of decluttered and things put in their places. I have still got a fair bit of decluttering to be done in my cubby, but that will be sometime probably next week. Like I said, I'm doing what I can. So out goes another lot of washing. Unfortunately, the sun is in and out all the time. I've got a couple of my fleece jumpers and also hubby's, one of hubby's lounge sets as well. I've taken those hearts down off of the mantle and the mirror in the lounge. I've stuck the love transfer back on this sheet that I got from Hobbycraft, because I can use that again next year. So the mirror is now cleared, and so is the mantle a little bit. Like I said, I am trying to transition into spring and Easter. Some of my heart decor will remain out around our home because it is neutral. I'm now upstairs. This is the walk-in cupboard that I store all my decor pieces. That's the love blocks from my cubby that goes in with all the wooden items, and that is an old bookcase that used to actually be belonging to my kids. And here's all the decor pieces. We've gone through this and I've shared this, so you've seen it, and these are just like little decor pieces that I tend to just store in this plastic drawer chest, and the other heart goes in this white bucket. This is how I've organised it. I spent quite a few days on this at the beginning of the year. That's all ready to do my favourites and empties. That video will be coming up shortly, and this is my decor cupboard, how I store it. I'm still decluttering in there. Now, one of the hot spots, as I said, I'm just clearing the coffee table, which is at the side where hubby actually sits. I thought I'd give it a quick wipe down. Again, it's not a massive clean. This is just picking up on those little bits that need doing. I have got a couple of hot spots or pieces that just needs to be wiped down, and that's what I'm accomplishing in this session, and that's what I'm sharing at the moment. I'm quite happy with what I'm getting done. It is taking me a little while through the day to do these pieces because in between I am actually still sorting out, and I have still got a pile of stuff that will be leaving our home, including I've reorganised our granddaughter's pieces as well in the boxes, which I probably now will share that on another video. So to finish this little area up, I'm just going to put the paperwork away that hubby sorted out. Another hot spot is, as I said, Blu-rays and DVDs left around the TV. Sometimes it's my fault. I pull certain different DVDs or Blu-rays out to ask family members, and we try and work through them. I'm just sorting out what has been watched, what is being kept, and also there's a few games as well. And very often if the cases are been opened, I do actually check the discs are there. The ones that I haven't checked are actually sort of not been opened yet. For whatever reason, the guys haven't say yay or no or want to watch them, so they're just going back on the shelf just to clear the area up. As at the weekend we are going in the caravan. I don't know about anybody else, I've brought this up before. I do tend to like to try and tidy up as much as I can. Our son's remaining at home due to the fact he's got to work all weekend. This is the DVD list, another thing that's on my to-do list and will be accomplished hopefully during the winter. There's some things that I do actually put aside to do depending on the seasons and obviously weather, as you probably are aware of. Now I'm putting the DVDs away. These are in alphabetical order. We do have a certain amount in silver cases right at the bottom that I've taken out the cases. They're the ones that we're more likely to keep on watching. I do have a segment where it's for the DC and Marvel type DVDs and Blu-rays. Them the ones that we do not take out of the cases for the fact that we watch them over and over again. The last hot spot that I'm addressing at the moment is my little corner. I've wiped over the top of the box. I have some books here that I tend to pick up quite frequently, my laptop and my earphones. The main thing about sharing this type of video is my to-do list, getting things done that really need doing to reset our home for the week. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.